This, my 2014 Ford Raptor. If you've seen the channel, you've seen me do videos about this already, right? And the first video I made about the Raptor, I said I wanted to start enjoying content a little bit more. And the first step to doing that was to upgrade this into the 21st century. So that's what we're gonna do today. I've got a WOLFBOX G840 camera that we're gonna install in this thing, and that's gonna take it from 2014 up to 2026, right? It's gonna give us some protection for the dash cam, as well as just some peace of mind for us driving around in this beautiful city of Houston and all their so skilled drivers, right? So with all that being said, I do have a lot of stuff in the works for this Raptor, okay? I'm gonna be modding it to the gills. I've got a bunch of repair work coming, okay? First thing you do when you buy a Raptor is you recondition it. And if you don't, you're wrong, because anybody that owns one of these things or anybody that knows anything about these things knows that the shocks need rebuilt. You probably need to put spark plugs on it. There's probably some kind of exhaust leak because the manifolds like to crack and break, but there's stuff to address on this truck, right? So before we get into all that, I'm gonna do some stuff that makes it more fun to drive, more enjoyable for me, and then I'm gonna jump into all the expensive repairs. So I'm gonna stop yapping. Let's throw this mirror in, and then we'll get to the fun stuff. All right. Sorry I couldn't get this on camera, but this is honestly the hardest part of the whole job, okay? So our stock mirror comes off, and you see these clips right here? That is all you can see from the bottom. And honestly, the biggest trick of this whole thing is to spray it with some freaking Dawn dish soap water, and that way it gets all sudsy up in here, and that way you can actually get it off, okay? So you have to put the tool in here right on this edge. I used a little 90mm plastic trim tool, and you're literally just pushing down here, and then you're gonna smack on the corners with a hammer, and it'll pop off there eventually. It honestly took me 2 weeks of on and off messing with this to get it off. Then we unplug it, and then our WOLFBOX bracket is gonna slide right onto there. But we're gonna go put this on the actual camera. We're gonna get everything wired before we put this on, okay? This is gonna be the very last thing we install. All right, so we are installing the G840S dash cam rear view mirror setup, and this is the hardwire, so it doesn't plug into our cigarette lighter. This is going to fuse tap and hardwire into the truck, so it operates as a factory option. Okay, so we're going to get this open. I'm going to start taking the interior part. I'm going to show you exactly where to tap and where we go from here. So we got a couple things going on here. So this is our actual mirror. Okay. You can use the straps that it comes with and use those brackets. That's our dash camera, front camera, whatever you want to call it. Set that off to the side here for a second. Underneath this, we got our user manual. This is our rear camera. This is the power cable if you weren't going to use the hardwire kit. So see how it goes into a 12-volt cigarette lighter. I'm not going to do that. It also comes with some cable clips for some wire management. We're going to deal with this guy first. I don't think it's crucial that you guys take this trim piece off. I just have it off so you can kind of see what's going on. This is the GPS antenna. I just ran the cord up the A-pillar, up along here, over to the mirror and ran that down. I'm not gonna attach it to anything. I'm just gonna leave it just like that, just in case I wanna remove it. It works well right there. It gives you the right mile per hour, the right direction. So no harm, no foul. I'm not gonna use GPS on the mirror. That's just going to give me the direction and the speed, and that's gonna work out just fine. This is our control box for the hardwire kit. And what I did is I ended up tapping 2 different fuses, okay? Like we can see here, I actually ended up tapping 2 fuses that nobody's mentioned before in forums or anything like that. And that's just so everything would actually work the way it's actually supposed to. So for my switched power, I have the fuse number 31. That's gonna be your red. And see how it's oriented up here at the top? It's gonna go up on the fuse tap. That way you get the power to the outside pin and it goes to the wire when it's off, okay? Down here is our constant, and that is fuse number 37, okay? The other fuses that were mentioned before, they are on a
time delay. So 10 minutes is all you get for your switch power if we use ones that are recommended in other forums and videos. This keeps all the wiring nice and tidy. It also keeps everything working the way it's supposed to. The camera keeps recording when the truck is off if it gets hit, and it shuts off so it doesn't run your battery down unless the parking sensor is triggered.
Like I said, I got everything tucked along here. Wire runs up in there. All right. Just tucked it all along in here. Just literally ran my hand in here. Just tuck. Tucked it along the window here. See a little bit of the wire there. Ran up. My camera's mounted in the top. I just have it double-sided taped on there. I got the bracket arranged so it's all double-sided taped together. That should help absorb some vibrations as well because it's rubber mounted instead of solid mounted with screws. So I'm going to show you what the finished product looks like on the dash now. This is our rear view camera view with the camera up the top of our back window here. We can swipe to see the different modes. That's my dash cam. If that was like that, you'd see through. Sorry for the coverage with the window shade. I'm trying to make it a little bit easier for y'all to see in this bright sun. Swipe here, you do split screen, and then there's all kinds of different options and stuff. We go into settings, you can change your resolution, sound record, turn off and on your click tone, turn up down brightness, all that fun stuff. All kinds of different options here to customize this. But what I really like is it gives you your direction, it gives you a mile per hour with the GPS module we put in the kick panel as well. It gives us current time and date. I need to update it. No, it's actually current day, but I need to update the time. We're 3 hours off. We're in California, I guess. But that is ultimately it. That would be what you drive around with normally. And ultimately, I really like this thing. I give it a 9.5 out of 10. Pretty easy to install once we figured out the fuse taps, and it's really, really nice quality. All right, guys, I think that's going to pretty well do it for us, okay? We've got this guy updated a little bit more, closer to the 21st century, okay? It's going to be more peaceful for me to drive it. I'm going to be able to record some goofy stuff in traffic just for you guys to see. So if you're not following the page, make sure you follow it. Make sure you hit that bell underneath the page, okay? That's going to tell you anytime that I upload videos. If you're a Raptor fan, subscribe to the page. If you like Focus SD content, subscribe to the page. If you like seeing a car guy make all the mistakes that you probably would have made had I not made them first, subscribe to the page, okay? I appreciate you guys watching. I've got a whole bunch more stuff coming. There's probably gonna be weekly uploads from now on, okay? I'm gonna even try to do 2 videos a week, but I'm gonna promise you 1 video a week, okay? So subscribe to the channel, like the video, drop a comment down below on what you wanna see on the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.